Hi and welcome to part 2 of this Solidworks tutorial to create a Candyland block set. If you have not yet completed part 1 of this tutorial, you will need to do this first to create the full block set. In this tutorial I will finish the rest of the blocks and a jigsaw mat for the blocks to sit on in the finished assembly. A little reminder, all the decals or DXF files I use in this tutorial are available to download from the link below. Continuing on, I am starting with the ice cream cone. Sketching onto the top plane a 19.25mm circle, I want to loft my circle sketch, so I need to add a new plane on top of my top plane, leaving a gap of 30mm for the height of the block. Then I draw a 30mm circle onto the new plane, ensuring it is centre to the below sketch. Now use the loft feature and loft the two profiles together, normal to profile, and fillet the edges by 1mm. Change the colour of the cone body with a projected decal and select the cone's front face to add the cone texture decal. I want to apply the decal as a label, not cylindrical, so I change this in mapping. I change the width of the decal to 89.5 so that it becomes more visible, and mirror the decal vertically and horizontally, quickly rotating it into place. The width is then altered again to 119.5mm after unticking the fixed aspect ratio. This allows me to only alter the width and not the height as well. By doing this, we create a seamless pattern. Save the part and start a new part for our ice cream top. Sketching onto the front plane, draw a 30mm circle and draw a line from the top midpoint of the circle down by 20mm, then horizontally to the edge of the circle. Trim away the excess sketch and revolve. Fillet the bottom edge by 1mm. Then selecting both features in the tree, the decal icon, edit the ice cream colour by projecting a white decal to cover the part. Now, looking at our ice cream scoop from the top view, select the face and the decal icon. Browse for the vanilla ice cream top decal, select mapping and projection. You will need to change the selected reference to current view. Untick the fixed aspect ratio and resize the decal to 31 by 31mm to make sure it covers the ice cream. Select OK and save the part. Then, using the same part, I'm going to create a second ice cream scoop flavour by editing the decals. Select the appearance icon in the left toolbar, then the decal icon. Drop down the decal menu, right-click the white decal and select Edit Decal. Browse for the chocolate ice cream colour and fit to the part by dragging the decal windows. Do the same as before for the ice cream top and change it for the chocolate ice cream topper, remembering to project the topper from the top view and changing its dimensions to 31 by 31mm. Save the part as a new part and close it. Moving on to the rainbow block, sketch onto the front plane a 60mm circle with a 31mm circle in the centre of it. Draw a line horizontally through the middle and power trim the bottom of the circle and the line through the smaller circle. Extrude the rainbow shape by 30mm. Fillet the bottom faces and the front and back by 1mm. Then selecting the features, edit the colour of the rainbow to the pink decal and cover the block with projection mapping. Select the front face and edit decal. Add the rainbow decal. Change the mapping from label to projection and change the decal dimensions to 60mm in width, keeping fixed aspect ratio ticked. Click into selected geometry and select the back face of the part. Useful tip: if you select the face crossing the mouse arrow into the decal window, it won't add the decal to the geometry box. You must be outside the window and over the face. Once you're happy with your rainbow decals, save the part and close it. The next block is a gumdrop, which is a very simple half sphere part. On the front plane, use the centre point arc sketch. Click the centre of the axis and type 15mm for the gumdrop radius. Press enter on your keyboard. Then, click above the line to type 90 degrees for the end point of your arc. Join up the points to close the sketch and revolve from the vertical edge. As with all blocks, I fillet the sharp edges by 1mm. Colour the whole part in the first gumdrop colour decal blue. and then project it. Then selecting the face of the gumdrop, edit decal, browse for the blue gumdrop sugar decal, and change the mapping settings to label. Keeping fixed aspect ratio on, resize the decal to 90mm. Untick aspect ratio and type 30mm into the decal height box. OK the decal and repeat the process for the other 5 coloured gumdrops, or choose your favourite colour. Save each gumdrop part with a new name. My candy corn block is next. Sketching onto the front plane, I draw a triangle using the polygon tool. Ensure the number of sides in the options box is 3. The triangle will draw and enlarge from the centre. Drag and click the triangle, ensuring the triangle is pointing upwards. The yellow guidelines appear, showing me my triangle is straight. It doesn't matter what size it is right now, because I'm resizing it using a centerline sketch. Drawing from the middle of the triangle's bottom edge to the top point, I can click on my line and input 31mm for the height of my triangle. It will automatically resize in proportion. Extrude the triangle by 30mm and fill it all sides by 1mm. For the decals of my candy corn, I select all features and edit decal. Instead of a block colour, I need to project the candy corn stripes. Browse for the candy corn decal. Change the decal mapping to projection. Untick fixed aspect ratio and change the decal dimensions to 30mm in height and 40mm in width. The decal should project all the way around, like this. Save the part and close it. I am now starting the cookie house roof block, which will sit on the cookie house blocks I created in part 1 of this tutorial. To begin, start with the front plane, sketch a 61mm line, draw a centre line from the centre vertically by 31mm and join up the points to create a triangle. Extrude this triangle by 30mm and fillet the faces by 1mm. Selecting all features, add the cookie colour decal to the part, covering it. Clicking on the front face of the part, edit decal, browse for the cookie roof front and project it onto the front and back face. Fit the decal to the face by selecting the fit width and fit height boxes. Then OK the decal. Then selecting one of the triangle's top faces and edit decal. Browse for the cookie house roof decal. Go to mapping and change the mapping option to projection. From here, I need to select the fit width and height boxes, and then flip it into place using mirror horizontally and vertically, or even by typing in 180 degrees into rotation box. Either of these will work. Do the same process for the other side, but only mirror vertically. Save the part and close. Only 2 more blocks to go. Starting a new part, I am creating the top half of a bubblegum machine. On the front plane, sketch a 13mm circle and extrude it by 15mm mid-plane. Fillet the front and back faces by 1mm. Then on the top plane, sketch an 11mm circle and cut extrude it through all. Add a decal to all features. Browse for the Gumball Machine Globe decal and project it on. Then, as I've done before, select the front face and edit decal. Project the Gumball Machine front decal to the front and back faces. Save and close the part. It's time to move on to the Gumball Machine base. For the last block, sketching onto the front plane from the centre axis, sketch a 15mm line horizontally, then a 20mm line vertically. From that, draw a 10mm horizontal line and join up the sketch to close it. Now from the top point, sketch a line vertically by 40mm and horizontally by 5mm, then straight down again. Cut away the inner lines with the power snip and revolve along the left edge. Fillet all sharp edges by 1mm. Select all the features and edit decal. Browse for the blue decal and project it. Then select the large revolve face and edit decal. In mapping, select cylindrical and change the dimensions to 20mm in height and 35mm in width. Save the part and close. The final part is a jigsaw mat for the block set to sit on. Here you will need the DXF file for the mat. Starting a new part, click onto the top plane, but do not start a sketch. Then go to Insert, then DXF. The DXF box will open. Click Next and change the units to millimeters, and click Finish. The DXF comes in as a sketch. From here I can extrude the sketch by 2 mm. Now add the decals. Select the Boss Extrude feature in the tree, edit decal, and browse for the matte colour. Lastly, holding Ctrl on your keyboard, select all the top faces of the puzzle and edit decal. Browse for the puzzle decal, open, and change the mapping to projection. You can drag on the decal windows to fit it to the part. Then mirror the decal vertically and horizontally into place. You can then type 600mm into the decal width box to ensure it fits precisely, keeping the fixed aspect ratio ticked. Save the part and have fun creating an assembly. See what you can create with these parts. Thank you for watching.